Students in the Fort LaBeouf School District in Waterford, Pennsylvania were looking forward to their last day of school before Christmas break. One Fort LaBeouf middle school student, however, would never get to join in the festivities.
We were all kind of just shocked. I was kind of not sure how to react.
Ashley Taylor Clark was in 7th grade and was halfway through her first year at Fort LaBeouf when she was struck and killed by a car trying to board her school bus on December 20th, 2011. The 13-year-old was pronounced dead in front of Pops Mobile Home Park in Summit Township, where dozens of students were also waiting to go to school. Sydney Worley was a classmate of Clark's and was on her way to school when her bus was stopped at the scene of the accident.
I remember taking the turn around 97 is what the road was, going up to the trailer park, and I remember there just being lights and you couldn't, no one really knew what was going on. There was a couple of us on the bus. We were at a stop for probably 20-30 minutes.
According to the Center for Innovation Pediatric Practice in Columbus, Ohio, more than 40% of school bus injuries are caused by vehicular accidents, and 24% of injuries involve getting on and off of the school bus. According to School Transportation News, 19 people are killed each year. Most of those killed are 5 to 7 years old. Most students struck while boarding the bus are hit in the danger zone. That's the area 10 feet around the bus.
You can't really get into the heads of every driver that's going to drive on your route. It's pretty early in the morning. You never know what kind of people are going to be driving to and from it.
In response to these types of accidents, school buses have been equipped with cameras to better catch people passing them, and a metal arm that requires children to distance themselves from the bus. The Fort LaBeouf School District Department of Transportation issued their own changes, including altering the bus routes so students wouldn't have to cross busy roads. I'm standing in front of the Holly Acres Mobile Home Park, which is one of the many bus stops that has been affected by what happened to Ashley Clark. Now, the students used to gather right behind where I'm standing to wait for the bus that used to pick them up on the other side of the road. But since the accident, the bus has either pulled into the park or gone around to do a complete U-turn to make sure that the students are picked up on the right side of the road.
Well, I did notice that they started releasing the buses a little earlier because they wanted to actually try to start picking up the children on the correct side of the road so they wouldn't have to cross the street. And a lot of times, it's still dark in the morning, so it actually worked out better that way anyway. Definitely safer.
The buses had to be right next to your stop. Because they didn't want anything like that happening again, because it's obvious that there's an issue with people stopping at the bus stop signs.
It's illegal for passing vehicles to pass a school bus when its stop sign is out and the red lights are flashing. Drivers who fail to comply with this law are fined up to $250 with 5 points off of their license with a 6-month suspension as of 2017 in Pennsylvania. That's according to the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
Just about being alert and paying attention and knowing what's going on. This is the safety of, people's children and grandchildren and, brothers and sisters.
You just need to be aware as a driver, and I feel like you take that kind of responsibility on as soon as you get your license. You need to know those kind of things, or you shouldn't be on the road at all.
So whether you're on your daily commute or you're on your way to get a little extra Christmas shopping in, be on the lookout for those red flashing lights because you never know when you're going to come up on a school bus stop. Reporting for UView News in front of Holly Acres Mobile Home Park, I'm Taylor Spirito.